All right, 3 steps for more consistent, sustained energy. If you do these 3 steps every single day, you will have consistent energy every single day. How do I know? Because I've been there. I've been a napper, a crasher, a slugger. Took naps at 2 o'clock. I crashed by 4 o'clock. I felt dead tired after lunch. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Why do I have no energy? I'm in my 20s. I thought I was supposed to have energy forever. Feeling sluggish randomly. It's like it'd be like 7 o'clock at night. I'm ready for bed. It's like, dude, I didn't even do anything today. If you're anything like that, watch this video because I used to be like that, but I learned these 3 steps and now I'm not. So, first off, the foundation. Okay, before we get into the steps, the requirement is 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep a night. If you're not getting deep sleep and you're wondering why you don't have energy, you're an idiot. I hate to break it to you because that is the foundation. You can do whatever you want, drink all the energy drinks or do anything. But if you don't get enough sleep, you're not going to have good sustained energy. Simple as that. If you need help getting sleep, take magnesium glycinate. I take it. It's like one of the only supplements I think actually does something. At least you notice, I should say. So let's get into the steps now that you did that. Okay. Step 1, take electrolytes and get some sunlight first thing in the morning. Electrolytes like sodium, real sea salt, Redmond's, I like, that's what I take. And you don't have to stare at the sun like this lady or guy, whoever that is. Preferably you have your shirt off as well. If you're a dude, get as much vitamin D as possible, get tan, and improve your confidence walking with your shirt off, especially if you live in a neighborhood, so that everyone else can look at you and be jealous. So what this does, it resets your circadian rhythm. When you look at the sun, that is going to reset your circadian rhythm. It's going to tell your body, okay, wake up at this time, go to sleep in like 16 hours from now. You're going to get out of that sluggish state, okay, looking at sunlight and with the electrolytes. It'll put you in a better mood. Something about sodium, salt in the morning, just I crave it now ever since I started doing it. It feels so good. It literally energizes you before you have any caffeine or anything. Okay, and it activates your adrenal system, which equals energy. You have more adrenaline, you feel better. It spikes your cortisol. You wake up. Better hydration. Sodium draws water into cells. Okay, you can drink water. I used to drink water. I got hydrated, but you're going to get more hydrated. You're going to get more bang for your buck when you take an electrolyte like sodium with your water. And then vitamin D, there is nothing wrong with getting more vitamin D. Okay. Now, step 2, no caffeine until 1 hour after waking. Now, I'd say realistically, we're looking at like 60 to 90 minutes because there's black coffee. Black coffee is king. Cortisol naturally spikes in the morning. Okay, and cortisol is what wakes you up. Your body produces it in the morning so that you naturally wake up. And if you drink caffeine or take caffeine, tea, coffee, whatever, while your cortisol is peaking, that's not good. They don't mix. You're going to get the bad side effects of caffeine and cortisol, like feeling jittery, stressed, anxiety, fidgety, all over the place. They don't mix well. Okay, you're just going to get more of the bad side effects and less of the good ones. Wait until 60 to 90 minutes after your cortisol starts to head back down. Take the caffeine. Boom, you do it perfect timing. All of a sudden, you have consistent energy. Also, if you take caffeine too early, you're going to crash. Okay, so your body will start to depend on caffeine instead of cortisol. You want your body to depend on cortisol when it first wakes up. If you become dependent on caffeine, you're going to wake up feeling like you didn't go to sleep at all. That's how you wake up and you feel tired as shit. And like I said, caffeine will hit you too hard if you don't wait until your cortisol starts dropping. Step number 3, most important step in my opinion, is the timing of carbs. Carbs are not the enemy. When you eat them is the enemy, okay? Because you're only supposed to eat carbs before and after a lift or at night, okay? Never any other time. If you're not lifting on a certain day, don't eat carbs until the nighttime. Carbs spike your blood sugar and your insulin, and when that shit spikes, then you crash and you feel like shit. That's when it's nap time at 2 p.m. after lunch. You don't want to be spiking your blood sugar and your insulin levels, okay? Carbs are your body's preferred energy source, so don't eat them unless you need the energy. But also, they help you produce more serotonin when you eat carbs. And that's why, if you're not going to do anything, eat them at night, so that way when you start to crash and your body's producing more serotonin, it's time for bed anyway. You're going to sleep like a baby, okay? Now working out equals no carbs until dinner. Like I said, This will help you avoid brain fog, fatigue, and keep you away from being hungry. Because when you eat carbs, you crash, then you're kind of tired. That's when you're hungry. That's when you make bad decisions. If you're trying to get shredded, lose weight, get abs, that is not the recipe for success. Okay, we can't be making bad decisions being tired all the time. We need mental clarity. We need to be productive. So eat protein and fats throughout the day. This will keep you satiated with sustained energy. Trust me, if you follow these 3 steps, you will feel consistent, more prolonged, just normal energy. Like you won't feel like you're 68 years old crashing, needing a nap. Okay? Do these 3 things. Let me know how it works in the comments because I guarantee you it'll change your life, change mine. Love you guys. Peace out. I'll see you next video.